Drow Ranger is the definition of a glass cannon. Fragile but with insane damage potential when played right. Welcome to Grinner's Gaming Academy. Today we're going to break down how to master Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger is a ranged carry focused on doing massive damage from a safe distance. She starts off slow, but if you survive into the later stages of the game, she can become an absolute monster. That's the textbook definition of a hard carry. You can even build her deceptively tanky. With items like Satanic and Black King Bar, you can charge into the middle of a fight, pop life steal and spell immunity, and still shred through enemy cores, even the entire team, just through raw damage output. You can also switch out the Black King buff for a Manta, giving you a bit more protection and also increasing your damage output. Now she's weak in the early game, but don't let it fool you. Frost arrows don't trigger creep aggro, which means you can constantly harass enemy heroes without pulling the wave. Pair that with a strong support and you might even find early kills before your real power spike. And when it comes to pushing, Drow excels. She can shred waves, take towers quickly and force enemies to constantly defend. Picking up boots of travel at the right time lets you apply pressure across the whole map. Think of Drow as a diva. She shows up late to the fight, but when she finally arrives, she takes center stage and makes a huge impact. Let's talk about her abilities. Frost Arrows, this is your bread and butter. It slows enemies, deals extra damage, and gives you incredible harassment potential later. The Aghanim Scepter upgrade makes this even nastier, adding burst damage and reducing regeneration. It's not that great. I would definitely prioritize other damage items over Aghanim Scepter. Gust. This ability releases a wave that pushes enemies back slightly and silences them. It's amazing for both initiation and counter-initiation. Use it to shut down spellcasters or catch supports in the backline. A well-timed Gust can secure you a kill before they even have a chance to react. Multishot, your main farming and teamfight tool. It fires multiple arrows in a cone, dealing big AoE damage. With the right facet, you can even move while firing, which makes it great for chasing down invisible or low health heroes. Use it to clear waves, jungle camps, and in team fights when the enemies are grouped. Marksmanship, the ultimate. This is Drow's true power spike. It grants you bonus agility and allows your attacks to pierce armor, which makes building attack speed absolutely devastating. With marksmanship active, you can melt through even the tankiest heroes in seconds. There are two facets to choose from. The Glacier facet gives you more defensive repositioning, and combined with the Shard, it basically grants her permanent high ground advantage. More range, more safety, more damage. The sidestep facet allows Drow to move slowly when she's using her multi-shot. It sounds okay, and it is okay. I think I prefer the Glacier facet just because the 30% damage sometimes probably better than being able to move a short distance while multi-shotting. Okay, early game. In lane, you're weak. Play safe, rely on Frost Arrows to harass because they don't trigger creep aggro, and focus on last hitting. A strong support is your best friend here. Let them create space while you build up farm. Rush a lifesteal item as soon as you can so you can start jungling safely. Once you hit level 6 and unlock marksmanship, look for an easy kill, then rotate into the jungle to accelerate farming the rest of your items. Mid-game, your first core items are usually going to be Hurricane Pike, maybe Boots of Travel, Power Treads aren't bad, a Black King Bar, or a Manta for survivability. During this phase, don't jump into fights first. Let your team engage, then step up with Gust and shred enemies from behind. Dragonlance is essential for range and gives you emergency repositioning with the pike. Always be thinking about spacing. You want to attack safely while your team soaks up the aggro. In late game, positioning is everything. Stay behind your front line, pump out as much damage as possible, and delete enemy cores and supports before they can touch you. Remember, one stun can end your life instantly, so always be aware of where the threats are coming from. If you can position well, you will carry the game. Itemization. Your core build usually looks like Hurricane Pike, Power Treads, Black King Bar. From there you can build heavy damage items like Daedalus, Butterfly, or Silver Edge. Silver Edge in particular is excellent against strong heroes with passive like Abaddon or Bristleback. For survivability, the Satanic, Manta Style, and Lincoln Sphere are great choices. Even just picking up a Mask of Lifesteal helps you farm and sustain. Then you can turn it into a Satanic later or sell it off if you'd rather commit to more damage items. Strength. I just want to touch on her strengths and weaknesses. Her strengths is her insane late game damage, her ability to take towers quickly, and her control in fights like Gust and Frost Arrows are one of her biggest strengths. She's one of the best ranged hero carries in Dota for her ability to kite and silence enemies. But her weaknesses are kind of obvious. She's super squishy, and she can be bursted instantly by gap closing heroes, and she struggles in the game without strong supports. Spirit Breaker, Skywrath Mage, and Weaver can just ruin a Drow's day if you're not positioned well. She's fragile, but when she's protected, She's fragile, but when she's protected and you've got good positioning, she can win you the game. Drow is a hero that wins the game by staying alive and outputting massive damage. If you can master her positioning, she becomes one of the strongest carries in the game. Play smart, stay safe, and you'll carry your team to victory. If you found this guide helpful, hit subscribe. Otherwise, goodbye forever.